You're gonna peg me?
Yeah, I'm gonna peg you.
Oh, good.
But I don't know what to do with this tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
Is that the next
before
layer?
I peg you?
You know what's funny about Frasier is I've only ever seen it in passing, but I've never watched the show religiously or anything.
I watched it a little bit when I was younger, just like when it was on syndication on like Peachtree TV or whatever.
I remember I used to pretend to like it so I could sound smart.
Exactly. But I think I would like it now.
You think so?
Yeah. I think Frasier's one of those shows, like The Office. Like, I watched The Office when it was on the air. Yeah. Not religiously or anything like that, but, like, I had a time period where, like, I watched The Office.
Yeah.
But, like, I didn't laugh very hard at it.
Speaking of The Office...
I didn't think it was very funny.
It's officially leaving Netflix in 2021.
Yeah, because NBC is going to have its own streaming service.
Yep, and we're going to be back to cable.
I'm just going to buy cable. You know what? I'm just going to suggest to my mom that we get a cable package again, because fuck.
Can I say something controversial, Sam?
What?
I'm over The Office.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm so over it.
Really?
Like, I watched it twice all the way through back in university.
Yeah.
And I haven't touched it since. And I think the amount of people in the world whose whole personality is The Office sickens me.
Right.
So
it got oversaturated.
I'm officially over it. It's so ubiquitous and so ingrained into like millennial culture that it's just something I know now. Like, I have no desire to watch The Office whatsoever.
Weird.
Like, the fact it said that it was leaving the streaming service, I was like, okay.
Like, no, I like having it there. It's like my little security blanket. It's like, worst comes to worst, I can always watch The Office.
Like if it was on, I wouldn't say to turn it off.
Yeah.
But I'm not going out of my way to watch it anymore.
But that's such a weird thing to say now. Like, oh, if it was on, it's like, it's not, no one has cable. Lots of people still have cable, actually.
I mean, like, if I come over to your house and you were watching The Office, I'm not going to be like, ugh, let's watch something else.
Yeah, I guess so. But, like, things aren't just, like, on anymore. It's not like you scroll through your TV channels anymore and nothing else is on, so you're like, oh, okay, I guess I'll watch The Office. Like, we don't have that anymore.
It's not how TV works anymore.
We can choose exactly how we want. It's not how our TV experience works, because, like, you and I don't watch cable. We have our streaming services. Mm-hmm. But, like...
We have Crave and Netflix, and I think that's more than enough.
I don't know.
I might shell out for Disney Plus, though.
I want to shell out for, like, movies plus HBO on Crave.
Oh, you want to get
There's
that
another $9.99 a month. Sorry, welcome to the Chill Spot podcast, everybody.
Me and Sam over here just talking.
Yeah,
we're
just figuring our shit out.
I was legit about to say, like, look, I could pitch for half. It's like, well, this is just a real life conversation.
Yeah, this isn't fun. How you doing, Cam?
Good. I'm over The Office. No,
that's not good.
I don't want to, like...
We'll smash my world's best boss mug, I guess.
No, I mean, like, I'm not saying you can't be a fan. I just think I've had my time with the show. Mm. And it's officially to the point where I'm on to other shows. Like, right now, it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, I know. You always... We were watching TV late one night, and Cam was like, do you want to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine? And I was like, we always watch an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Like, let's scroll through the list and, like, see what else there is to watch. And we were scrolling, and I was like, oh, we could watch this, or we could watch this. And she was like, and you were like, do you want to watch an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine? And I was like, Cameron, something else, please, God. And then, like, I couldn't find anything, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine showed up in, like, a different genre to choose from. And you were like,
meant to be.
Do you want to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine? And I was like, fucking fine. Fine. We'll watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm not mad. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, hey, listen. It's just...
You, like, kept saying it. Like a little kid. Like
we kept... It's like...
I was like, we could watch, the Big Mouth special. And you were like, do you want to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine? And I was like, we could watch Agretzko. You were like, do you want to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine? And I'd be like, we could watch, like... She-Ra, do you want to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Oh my fucking God, fine, I guess.
We'll watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Any of those shows were IRL suggested, I would have said yes.
No, I gave out some good suggestions. I just forget which exact ones I gave you.
Do you want to watch The Mindy Project, or do you want to watch Big Mouth?
Yeah.
The only other two shows we watched together.
Choose. I don't fucking know, mate. I don't fucking know.
Actually, I like The Mindy Project.
Yeah.
I know you really like it, but
I've seen the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
And I've seen
most of the series now.
And I've seen seasons 1 to 4. No, you haven't.
Watching with you.
No, you haven't. We're only on season 3. There's 6 seasons.
Yeah, that's half the series.
No, that's not most of it though.
most is more
Listen,
than
there's so much story left. There are so many twists and turns and ups and downs with this cast of characters. Right. No, you don't understand.
Sure, whatever. I was just saying that I like it.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you like it, though. Something I love about you, this was always something that I kind of, like, I just kind of let roll off my back because I figured it was always going to happen, but whatever, is that you don't think that Danny and Mindy have chemistry.
No, I still don't.
Like, you don't believe that relationship at all.
Not at all.
No.
They're so incompatible. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, Mindy is this, like, live by the seat of her pants, like, delusional human being. And Danny is this, like, hyper-conservative, like, super traditional.
Yeah.
Like, it's just they're way too far on opposite ends.
Yeah.
And he is such a douche.
He's such a douche.
I really don't like him.
He's like Mr. Big.
Like, he comes in and...
I get that reference.
What?
Do you like the Sex and the City reference I made?
It's like, Mr.
Decades
Big.
after everything's done.
Woo! I've never seen an episode of Sex and the City. Actually, that's not true. I saw one scene.
Yeah.
And I've been chasing that scene for the rest of my life.
It's really interesting because, like, Sex and the City, it's like going through a time machine. Or, like a time capsule.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Back to 2004.
Back to, like, 1995. Like, the show started in, like, 98 or 97 or something like that.
I thought that was early 2000s.
It started in the late 90s and then went into the 2000s, like, into the millennium. Which is wild. But, like, it's so stupid in so many ways, and just the standards to which these women, like, hold their relationships to, and the way they go through relationships. Like, I don't know if people date the same way that the Sex and the City girls date anymore.
There's probably some people out there that do,
because, like, and I mean, like, hit me up if I'm wrong, but, like, I never had friends, and maybe this was just because I don't know, like, I just didn't. No, fuck this. No, none of my friends really went through this. So, like, in Sex and the City, like, one of the girls will have a boyfriend, but they've been dating for, like, 2 weeks.
What do you mean?
And they're like, this is my boyfriend.
Oh, sure, okay.
And then in the next episode, they'll have another boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, because to me, that's not realistic.
Like,
that's
they just go through the cycle with which relationships go through. It's like relationships pertain to just, like, the one episode that they take part in sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like, so many relationships are like that. Like, there was this one episode where Miranda dates a guy played by a very young Will Arnett.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. That's the other thing about this show. There are so many actors who are famous now who were on Sex and the City. It's absolutely insane. Like, I turn around and I'm like, oh my God, it's that person. Oh my God, it's that person. Oh my God, it's that person. Like, this person's doing this now. This is wild. Mm-hmm. But Will Arnett's character is, like, an exhibitionist. He likes having sex anywhere but a bedroom.
Oh, that's funny.
And
I can relate.
So there's this one, like, at the end of the episode, like, the thing that makes them break up is that, like, he brings her home and they're having sex and his mom comes in and it turns out that he's been living with his parents the whole time, but he doesn't stop having sex. Like, he wants to get caught having sex. That's, like, his kink. And I'm like, and then they break up immediately. And I'm like, okay, you know, he didn't tell you that he lived with his parents, and then he continued having sex with you in front of his parents, something that you didn't consent to.
Were the parents, like, were they also appalled?
Yeah, they were appalled.
They're not just like, oh, Will Arnett.
Yeah,
like, what are you doing?
Yeah. But, like, there's no conversation. There's no Miranda going, like, what the fuck was that about?
Right.
It's just Carrie's narration takes over, and she tells you that they broke up.
Right.
And then Will Arnett is just gone. You never see him again.
It's true what they say.
It's not even an arc. He doesn't even get a story arc.
Right.
It's wild.
Yeah. That's cool, I guess.
Anyways, I just think that's funny. Mm-hmm. But the Mindy Project kind of reminds me of Sex and the City in the sense that, like, the main love interest and the main protagonist are not compatible.
Have you finished Sex and the City?
I can't see them. No, I haven't. I'm on season 6 right now. There's 7 seasons and 2 movies.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. Like, that's something I don't fully understand. Making a movie as an end to a TV series doesn't make any sense to me. As, like, a marketing...
It kind of is to me because a movie has more time to it.
But at the same time...
So they can, like, really tie up all the ends.
But you have to understand that... Okay, so who exactly is this movie for? Fans of the TV show, right?
Yeah.
But movies also need to have grand appeal. That's how you get people to come.
But Cam... Millions of people watched Sex and the City when it was on the air.
I mean, clearly those movies worked out.
It wasn't just like a niche crowd. Like, it was like
Sure, okay, fine. In that
Yeah.
respect, then I can understand why Sex and the City has a movie. But then, like, you think about
It has like a
the
Seinfeld
Entourage
level
movie.
fan base. Yeah.
The Entourage movie, which flops super hard.
See, I think Entourage misjudged the size of its fan base.
Or, like,
I think that the Entourage fan base was always smaller than it really than people thought it was.
Or like Serenity, the movie that ends Firefly.
Okay.
It's like Firefly was already a really niche thing, and here's a movie for it, right? Like to me, it just seems like there's no way they're going to turn a profit.
Firefly's like a cult favorite though. Like more people like it, more people liked it after it got canceled than when it was originally on the air.
Yeah.
Like it just found its following after it already got canned. So I can see why they would want to make a movie for it.
But no, you have to understand that, like, even if 1 million people like something, that's still not turning a profit for a movie. Like, that's not like that's how much movies need to make, right? Like, think about the amount of people that went to go see Endgame.
Yeah.
I'd say, like, I don't know, like fucking 25% of the planet went to go see Endgame to make the money it made.
Yeah.
And movies cost a lot of fucking money.
They do.
Like, especially something like Sex and the City, you have to pay all those actresses who were all huge names by the time that came out.
Yeah.
Like, no doubt those movies turned a profit because they're super popular.
They
like,
made 2 of them. So,
exactly,
you know.
right? Yeah, so, my, point proven. But, I don't know, man, like, movies to cap TV shows, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense for them to be released theatrically, in my opinion. If they did, like, a movie
Like a made-for-TV
on the TV,
movie.
that seems to make a bit more sense to me.
I don't know. I think that if you think that your fan base is enough, then go for it. And certainly some TV shows have misjudged their fan bases, like with the Entourage movie. But I think if you think that your fan base is big enough, then it's worth it.
Right.
I definitely do.
Because
Because movies just give you the time to wrap everything up the way that you want to. And movies, because you have to like go to the movie, it makes the whole finale more grand.
Right.
You know? It's like, oh, we gotta go to the movie theater. We have to like plan a night out.
Right.
To go find out what happens to these characters that I've been watching for 7 seasons of television.
Too many seasons.
It's, it's like a giant, it gets the hype going. It's a good marketing strategy is what I'm getting at here.
Yeah, I'm sure. My problem with it is that it must just be a massive risk.
Yeah.
Like, a massive risk to just, like, lose all that money.
Depending. I don't think it was a risk with Sex and the City. I think they should have seen the risk with Entourage, though. But that's also my opinion, because Entourage is just about a bunch of bros being dudes.
Isn't Entourage based on Mark Wahlberg's experience in Hollywood?
Ooh, I think so.
Something like that?
Loosely?
He's, like, in the show as himself.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
He's in the movie as well.
I think they took some stories that people knew about Mark Wahlberg when he was young.
Yeah.
And, like...
Something like that.
Mark Wahlberg is so interesting to me because, like, so Mark Wahlberg's career started out with, like, his music career, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Classic.
But what a lot of people don't know is that Mark Wahlberg was in New Kids on the Block for a period of time.
What? I didn't know that.
Very, very short period of time. It's like, you know how there were members of Destiny's Child before the actual group of Destiny's Child
No, I didn't
was
know
formed?
that either.
Okay. Okay, I won't go into it then. But basically, Mark Wahlberg was in New Kids on the Block before they got famous, but while they were recording stuff. So Mark Wahlberg is on a couple of very, very early New Kids on the Block things, because Danny Wahlberg was like, oh yeah, my brother like does stuff sometimes. He sings a little bit. Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're right. It's not Danny, it's Donnie.
Okay.
And then, like, it didn't work out, and then Mark Wahlberg had Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, and then Good Vibrations went fucking, like, it got super famous. Yeah, that's not how it goes. That's not the song. Anyways, it's such a good vibrations. Yeah. It's such a sweet sensation. Oh God, I can't believe this is gonna go on the internet forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch blew up, and then he had a Calvin Klein campaign, and like New Kids on the Block sort of like dissipated, and Donnie Wahlberg's star faded a little bit, and then Marky Mark was just like this huge movie star now. And now he's like an action star / like piece of shit. So
is he a bad person?
I don't think he's a bad person, but he's just in a lot of like
bro movies,
hyper masculine movies, and he's a hyper masculine dude. Like he's got muscles, and he runs a burger joint in Boston.
Yeah, the Wahlburgers
in Boston with his brothers.
Come get your Boston burger
with my brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard the Wahlburgers.
Like, how did you
if
manage
it's still
that?
open, was tasty.
It's expensive. There's a Wahlburgers in Toronto, and
didn't know
I remember
that.
I was trying to find a place to go with a friend one time, and I was like, "Oh, we could try Wahlburgers," and then I looked at the menu, and it's like $20 for a burger.
Fuck
like
that.
it's fucking bananas. It's not even like you can get a $20 burger at like the Works, and you're like, "Wow, I can't believe I'm paying $20 for a burger," but the Works has a bunch of crazy ass burgers.
There's some crazy
and
ass
sometimes they
burgers.
have really expensive ingredients in them, so you can understand why. But like
They
Wahlburgers,
got like a Kobe beef burger. It's
yeah, Wahlburgers has like they have a couple of unique burgers, but they're not known for like unique burgers. They're known for being associated with the Wahlberg family.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like I don't want to pay $20 just to say that I bought a burger from the Wahlbergs.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Top 3 burger places to eat. Go.
Fuck. Okay, are you talking about a burger scale?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay, well, definitely the Works is on there. The Works,
Okay.
the Works is tasty as hell.
Yeah.
Burger joints. Wimpy's.
Wimpy's is pretty good.
Wimpy's is good. I like Wimpy's. And I'm not including fast food in this because that's a totally different kind of burger. I'm talking about
I meant like everything.
No, okay. I'm not including fast food burgers in this because fast food burgers are a monster of its own making, in my opinion.
Sure.
So the Works, Wimpy's, and where to go to get a good burger?
Mel's used to have good burgers.
You don't like Mel's Burgers anymore?
They're too overdone.
I'm sure you could ask for medium well if you wanted to.
I probably could. It'd probably be a little better.
I'm trying to think of other diners then in KW. Fireside makes a decent burger.
Fireside does have a pretty mean burger.
Let me think. But like, it's not good enough to list. Good burgers. I'm gonna have to think about that.
I know what my number 1 is.
What's that?
My number 1 burger, no matter what, any time of the day, any time of the year, is Five Guys Burgers and Fries.
I've never had a Five Guys burgers.
Is the
burger
best
before.
fast food burger ever.
Wow.
In Canada, anyway.
If dinner wasn't going to be ready by the time we finish this podcast, I would definitely consider
Like, go getting a Five Guys
like
burger.
right now just to finally do it.
Yeah.
Because I've never done it, and my mom loves Five Guys.
It's
Swears by Five Guys.
so fucking good. Number 2 for me, okay, I'm going to include fast food because that's all I get. There's no diners in Mississauga. Actually, before we continue, I saw Wimpy's on Dundas.
Yeah.
Isn't that
It's
crazy?
a chain. Yeah, it's a chain.
That's so fucking wild.
Yeah.
Wimpy's has these big fucking long burgers. Like, they got these, like...
Yeah, the like
The
oval
bun is
burgers.
normal, but the burger, like, sticks
It's, like,
out like
bigger.
fucking wings.
Yeah.
Five Guys, my number 1. Number 2, I'd say A&W is a tasty burger.
Okay.
Number 3, I gotta think. Gotta think about, like, just, like, straight up burgers. Like, where to get burgers. I say the Works as well, honestly.
Yeah.
I really fucking like the Works. Like, whenever I
too.
see one, I'm always kind of like, ooh, like, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm down to get some burgers at the Works.
Yeah, it's like I want to try like a new burger of theirs. You
But
know?
no, the Five Guys is the best because they give you, it's the most burger for what you pay for. It tastes like a $20 burger.
Okay.
Like, you got the shit in this $20 burger. Like,
Okay.
it's so good.
Okay.
Their shakes are mean as fuck.
Okay.
And there's 2 sizes of fries. One is like the little cylinder cup, which is a
Yeah.
medium or a small.
Yeah.
And the large is they fill your fucking bag
Oh my God.
with fries.
That's
Like,
absurd.
You have to dig your burger out.
That's absurd.
Covered in peanut oil fried fries.
That's positively bonkers.
It's fucking lit.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh my God.
One time when I was coming home from Dominion rehearsal, I was driving because when I get off at the QEW, I got to go down Aaron Mills, and there's a Five Guys there.
Yeah.
And like, I swear to God, every rehearsal I saw it, and I'm like,
It's today.
not
gonna be the
today,
day.
not today. And then like the second last rehearsal, I was like, it's today.
It's time.
And I pulled over, got a fat Oreo milkshake,
Mm.
a big fat bacon burger, and I fucking ate the whole thing.
Are their shakes thick?
Yeah.
Oh, I love a good thick shake. I remember. Oh,
I
God.
blew a fucking blood vessel trying to suck this shake out of it.
Harvey's fucked this up. Harvey's used to have very thick, very good chocolate
Mm-hmm.
milkshakes. Like I had to work it for a while. I would have to work the straw
Yeah.
to get it up there. You had to get it started. Yeah. But like, I don't know, they changed it, and now it's basically just like a chocolate shake it's a vanilla shake with like chocolate like Nesquik syrup
Yeah.
poured into it, and they mix it up. It's
I know you
fucking
like
weak
Harvey's,
now.
but I don't think I can do Harvey's anymore.
Yeah, last time we had Harvey's, you
I
fucking
got like sick.
You fucking blew a gasket.
Yeah. I got, like,
you
real,
blew an
like-
ass gasket.
An asket.
An asket.
Well, but that's not the first time that's happened to me at Harvey's. At least on 2 other
And
occasions.
2 different Harveys too, because
Yeah.
you used to go to the one at university.
Which was garbage.
And then I took you to the one. It's since closed, but I took you to the one by my house.
That closed?
Yeah.
Oh my god! What are they gonna replace it with?
I think it's like
A bigger Harvey's.
no, it's some different kind of restaurant. I don't know.
Well, whatever.
It's sad that Harvey's has looked the same since I was a kid.
Right.
It was like walking into a 90s McDonald's, you know? Like it was
a
so
big-ass
good.
Harvey's.
It was so good.
Harvey's is a Canadian burger chain.
I think it might even be limited to Ontario.
Shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, like
I don't see them outside of Ontario.
I can't do Harvey's anymore.
That's
like,
sad.
I got like gross ass sick.
Yeah.
Like after.
I wish they would put Harvey's in like food courts.
I try to think if there might have been one.
Yeah, I think there was at one point.
You know what I want?
What?
Talking about fast food? Holy shit, can we get more Jersey Mike's around?
Yes.
For the love of fucking God.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
one in Canada. It's in Kitchener.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, I know.
A couple days
by
ago,
my
Sam,
house.
I was like really hungry and I was just by myself and I'm like, all I want is a big fucking thick cold meat sandwich with like lettuce and I want that red vinegar shit that they put on it.
Yeah.
And like I like scoured and the only one is in Kitchener.
And like the cheese. Like the cheese is so thick you can actually taste it.
I was honest to God, Sam, like ready to drive to fucking Kitchener.
To get a Jersey Mike's.
Goddamn Jersey Mike's sub.
Jersey Mike's is expensive too, though, and like rightfully so
because that's $20. That's
because they have good meat.
Yeah.
Like you look at the they have like a
They slice
case.
that shit in front of you.
They have like a deli case. Yeah.
So I swear to God, Sam, you can get a super sub at Jersey Mike's and it'll be the size of this fucking table.
Yeah.
That's your lunch for 3 days.
Yeah.
It doesn't go bad.
Yeah.
It's not like Subway. Like you ever like had Subway later
It gets
after it's
soggy
cold?
though. Like the red vinegar does make it soggy, I find.
I don't know. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And like when I want cold cuts, I don't want to go to like Subway or like Mr. Sub.
No.
Like,
Mr. Sub fucking sucks.
I've never been.
I hate Mr. Sub. It's just so weak. It's like at least Subway kind of like knows that it's a chain. It's like, oh my God. But there's like one Mr. Sub for every like 20 kilometers in my town. I can think of 2 Mr. Subs in Kitchener or in KW, I should say. And it's like if you're so rare, then be rare. Yeah, Subways are everywhere. Subways, I don't mind that they're cheap because they're fucking everywhere. They're spread out. They're slutty, you know.
Subway is
so I don't mind if it's
slutty
a little
Subways.
if it's not as good because this is slut shaming. I'm gonna drop that analogy. If you like having sex, you're not any cheaper or worse.
Right.
But like Subways are just all over the place, you know. So it's like I get it if it's not as good. You're spread out, you're spread thin, the quality dims a little bit the farther out you go.
A little bit.
But
is an understatement.
Mr. Subs are rare and they have the gall to be worse than Subway.
Yeah, that's true. You're right, yeah.
It's like you are not spreading out as many resources, so make your food better.
I can't wait for someone to comment on this podcast. Mr. Sub is the best sub sandwich available?
In this essay, I will.
My 3-point proof analysis essay.
Yeah, yeah.
Did Quiznos go out of business?
I don't think it went out of business, but I think it pulled back in Canada.
Quiznos sucks.
Yeah, Quiznos
sucks.
Quiznos toast the shit out of their sandwiches because that's like their thing.
Yeah.
But like it's like biting into a rock.
Quiznos has no
like I hurt my mouth the last time I had a Quiznos sub.
Quiznos has no right to be as expensive as it is.
Nope.
To be as shitty as it is.
Yep.
And their sandwiches are the smallest of the 3.
Yep.
So it's like, this is a fucking joke.
This is ridiculous.
This is an actual joke.
This is so stupid.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, but I wish there was more, like, good-ass sandwich places around.
I
Like
know.
deli sandwiches and stuff.
Yeah.
I could just go to a bakery, I guess.
But, like, not all bakeries have delis in them.
I'd say, like, most of the ones in this area do.
Really?
Yeah, like the Britannia Bakery.
You know what I wish there were more of? I only see these in Toronto. But Druxy's.
I don't know what that is.
Have you ever been to Druxy's?
No.
They have, like, a famous pastrami on rye with like good mustard that they're like known for, and it's so good. There used to be one by my papa's house, and my mom would take me sometimes to go there.
Nice.
Good ass memories of being in Toronto with my mom and getting a good ass pastrami sandwich.
I've never really been into pastrami too much. It's just kind of like smoked meat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's good. I mean, I'm sure I'd like it.
It's good. It's good when you go to a good pastrami place. I don't like buying pastrami from the cold deli counter at work.
Yeah,
you know, like from the grocery
there,
store.
Right, yeah.
I find it's cheap. It gets slimy really fast, and slimy pastrami is some of the most disgusting meat I've ever had in my life. It's so bad.
Speaking of smoked meat, Fireside has a dope ass
Yeah.
Montreal smoked meat sandwich.
That is a good place to get a good smoked meat sandwich. Is Fireside. They do it right.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Shout out to Fireside.
If you can imagine, like,
sponsor
folks
us, please.
At home.
I want fucking free fucking goddamn
free pizzagetti.
Free pizzagetti for life. I want endless chicken parm when I go in.
Endless cheesy cheese.
Endless
cheese on the cheese. I don't think we ever told that story on the podcast.
Yes, we have.
Have we?
Yeah, it's in an episode that's coming out soon.
An episode that will be out eventually.
Like a scheduled episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keep watching, folks. We got inside jokes.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. I love Fireside though.
Me too. Let's go right now.
Let's go right
Let's
now.
just stop doing this podcast.
Yeah.
And go to Fireside.
Just get up and leave.
Get some spin dip.
Yep.
I can get a fucking
You're like closing your eyes as you say this, and I can like picture you.
so I can imagine it. I'm trying to see it in my head.
Yeah.
I want to hold the ciabatta bun with the schnitzel. And I want. I want to get a schnitzel ciabatta bun, and I also want to get the Godfather, and I want to put
The Godfather's
them together.
a good ass sandwich.
And I want to eat. Godfather's a mean ass sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When I lived with you, I remember one time I skipped the dishes from Fireside.
Yeah.
For those who like for reference, Sam lives maybe 2 seconds from Fireside.
I live maybe around the corner from Fireside.
I could have walked to Fireside.
Yeah.
And gotten lunch.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah, B, I'm sitting in the sunroom.
Yeah.
I got a finger in my butt. I'm ordering skip the dice.
I can beat that. One time I
got 2 fingers in my ass.
No, one time I skipped the dishes. Just their chocolate pie.
Oh my god, just a chocolate pie?
Yeah.
That must have been like $15.
Yeah, it was expensive.
Oh my
it was
God.
like $12 for like a pie that's normally like $10.
Tasty pie though.
It was so good.
Super good.
It was so fucking good. I just like sat and I watched Big Little Lies and I just like had a day to myself and treated myself.
Audience, can you tell that we're hungry?
Oh man.
Is it giving it away that we're this hungry?
We're 25 minutes into this podcast and all we've talked about is food.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I love food opinions. I actually really like talking about food.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because everyone has a food opinion.
Yeah.
I've never met someone who's like, because food's not like music. Like in music, you meet people who are like, oh, I just listen to what's on the radio. It's like no one out there.
I
is
just
like,
eat what's on the radio.
Yeah, I just eat whatever falls in front of me.
Yeah.
Like I'll eat like a bird, like a pigeon on the side of the road or something. Like no, you have to have opinions on food because you like what you like.
Because you choose what you eat.
Exactly. You can choose your friends, but you can't
choose your cheesy cheese.
Your cheesy cheese. You can't choose your friends' feet.
Can we do like a hard steer away from food?
Sure.
Okay, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
What did you do on the internet before social media?
Newgrounds.
Okay.
I used to browse Newgrounds all the time.
Okay.
I would browse Newgrounds and watch like Mario parodies that said the F word a lot. And then sometimes late at night when I got horny, I would get like naughty and like go to like the 18+ section. And like there's no
lie
like,
about your age.
Yeah, there's no like porn. There might be now on Newgrounds, but it's all like cartoons.
Is Newgrounds still up?
Oh yeah.
Do they still like steal stuff? Like
Newgrounds have never stolen stuff.
Oh wait, it was E-Bomb's World that
stole
stole shit. Yeah.
Careful with that. You're gonna earn the ire of the internet.
Yeah, I'm gonna get flamed for that. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
Newgrounds-
sorry.
Newgrounds is like the OG like portal service before like even YouTube was a thing.
Yeah.
No, Newgrounds is legendary.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of big internet people, or at least I mean in my YouTube sphere,
In your circle, yeah.
come from.
Yeah.
But I used to browse Newgrounds. I used to go on E-Bomb's World. I used to go Miniclip games.
Oh my god. Addicting Games? Did you ever do addictinggames.com? Yeah.
What did you do?
So I did Addicting Games. That was huge. RuneScape.
Oh yeah. I
RuneScape
got
was a
RuneScape
big
for
thing.
a bit.
Habbo Hotel was a huge thing.
Oh, I used to love Habbo Hotel.
Club Penguin.
Did you ever have sex in Habbo Hotel?
Yeah.
Baba?
Baba.
Yeah, you bob each other.
Baba. I used to walk into a room and it would just be like two people lying like sticks on a bed, like
just like real sex.
like straight, like arms at their sides, like legs completely like stuck together. Mm-hmm. And you'd walk into a room and it just had a bed on it, and it was just like Baba. And then
I'm gonna bob and baba.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking baba.
Oh, what the fuck? Or no, it would be like, what the baba? There's a baba person in here.
Yeah. You walk in, like they're lying down for like a and someone goes like boot and stands up.
Yeah.
It's like, get out. No, I remember one time I was in a crowded room in a Habbo Hotel, and I was like sitting on like the bench, just like sitting down, and this like person comes up and sits next to me, and then the chat bubble is just like, kiss his neck.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
am I getting laid right now?
Yeah.
Am I getting bobbed?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I played along, and then I think it eventually ended in one of us dying, or something.
Oh, that's wait.
Like there was it was in like a.
How did you go from kissing neck to dying?
I don't know. May not be the same instance, but I swear to God, it was in like a chat room that was like a hospital themed chat room.
Yeah.
So like she like laid down on like the table.
Yeah.
And I like pretended to like pull a blanket over her head and be like, oh, she's dead. Like in the chat, like star, you know when you like pulls blanket overhead.
Yeah.
Time of death. That I like left the room.
Like I liked Habbo Hotel because it was basically just like playing pretend with strangers.
It's Club Penguin without any of the games.
I guess it's role playing. Yeah. You know, it's just like a bunch of role
Is Habbo
playing.
Hotel still around?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up.
It's still live.
No way.
It's still live. Yeah, it's not the same, but it's still active.
That's fucked up. Hang on, I'm gonna Google this.
No, what I loved about Habbo Hotel is that like it was just one giant yes and exercise.
More or less.
Like people like that lady like walked up to you and she was like kiss his neck and you're like, oh gosh, shit, like I gotta play around with this. Or like someone walk up to you and be like punches you in the face.
It's like, hey,
you'd be like, hey, what the baba?
What the baba?
And you would just like play along, you know? It was just everybody said yes all the time.
So updates. It is still active.
Yeah.
It's now known as just Habbo.
Oh.
It's not Habbo Hotel anymore.
Ooh.
And it's no longer just a game. It's actually known as a social networking service, an online community. Basically, what you were saying, aimed at teenagers.
Wow.
It's owned and operated in Sioux Lake, by Sioux Lake, a Finnish corporation. It began in 2000, has expanded to include 9 online communities or hotels.
Interesting.
With users over 150 countries. As of August 2012, over 273 million avatars have been registered. 2012?
Wow.
That's like 6 years after I stopped using Habbo Hotel.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, this is still so popular.
Yeah. That's wild.
That's very popular.
Well, I guess it's aimed at teenagers, but like I don't if that many people,
I don't know anyone who still uses Habbo though.
I was gonna say if anybody still uses Habbo, then like it must just be everybody's dirtiest kept secret. Because I can't think of anything.
The game looks pretty now.
I feel like teenagers wouldn't want to do this anymore.
Well, we have Instagram. Let's just talk
via
they have
social
Instagram.
media.
Yeah.
Like, who is still doing this? This looks like an old Habbo picture.
Okay, let me see.
This just looks like a very well-furnished room in, like, old Habbo.
That's fucked, man.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's, like, a phone app.
Oh, shit. Is it in the App Store?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. That would be so amazing.
Jesus Christ. How I made $200 daily playing Habbo Hotel.
Well, that's not worth it.
Are we going to do a Habbo Hotel Let's Play on ChillSpot?
Oh, my God. If we ever figure out the PC thing, yeah.
If Club Penguin was
we
still
can do
around.
some fucking around.
Some
Yeah,
Club
that's right.
Penguin.
I forgot Club Penguin just, like, stopped.
Well, yeah, they ceased updates.
Oh, my God.
So I'm pretty sure you can still log on and play.
Yeah.
But there's no more new stuff.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's
It
sad
is
to
pretty
think
sad.
about.
I was obsessed with Club Penguin when I was a kid. Like, I begged my mom.
I was gonna say, could you ever convince your parents to buy stuff for you on it?
Never the premium.
No.
But I needed to convince my mom to let her put her email in.
Yeah.
So I could get an account.
Yeah.
But the thing is that my mom, who's not the most technologically savvy person,
Yeah.
was like, if I give you my email, are we gonna get a virus? And it's like, no, that's not fucking.
That's not how they work.
How that works at all.
Yeah.
Like,
The fact that you're on the website at all leaves you prone to a virus, technically.
You're more likely getting a virus when you use any other website because the internet used to be like the fucking Wild West.
It used to be a minefield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember LimeWire? LimeWire was asking for viruses.
LimeWire, yeah, exactly.
Like,
I don't know how I didn't. I probably did give my
You ever switched to FrostWire?
No, never.
That was the second one.
No.
It was LimeWire and then FrostWire and now it's uTorrent. But uTorrent, people don't torrent stuff anymore.
No, because we all have streaming services.
Yeah, because everyone would much rather pay for a safe way to play. Like,
yeah.
That's what I think is to me, that's evidence of the good in humanity.
Yeah.
Where it's like, pirating became less of an issue when Spotify, Apple Music, and Tidal came around.
Yeah.
Because people were like, okay, I'd actually pay. Like, this is reasonable. It's not too expensive.
Yeah.
I'd pay for this so I can listen to music.
Yeah.
Like, people want to pay for music, but it wasn't economic to buy new albums.
Exactly. Whereas, like, iTunes, I feel like so few people used iTunes, like, paid for stuff on iTunes.
Yeah.
Because they were like, well, I don't know what I want to pay for. Like, yeah, sure, I guess I'll buy this new album.
Mm-hmm.
But I would rather just it be there. You know,
Exactly.
I don't want to think, oh, I got to buy the new Beyonce album. Oh, I got to buy the new Beyonce album. I would rather just open an app and then the Beyonce album gets uploaded and I can add it to a library at my leisure.
They fucking changed the game with that shit.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
the fact that artists nowadays don't even need campaigns to market their albums anymore.
No, they can just drop one.
They can legit,
want.
like, I don't know, Schoolboy Q, when he dropped
Crash Talk?
Crash Talk was like, album come out next week.
Yeah.
That's the only marketing he did.
I mean, we could thank Beyonce for that.
Yeah.
Beyonce
she
did
pioneered
that.
that shit.
Beyonce did that. She was
Yeah.
the first person to do that.
And she didn't even do, like, album next week. She, like, album out right now. Go listen to it.
Do you remember where you were when that album dropped? When the
No.
self-titled album dropped?
No, it wasn't that big of an impact for me.
For me, I do.
It's like your 9/11.
Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Never forget.
No.
Rest in spaghetti. Never forgetting.
Beyonce, no, I remember, so I was sitting on my bed, and it was late, like I was staying up late, and I was scrolling through Facebook, because that was one thing that I remember, because it was back in the day when I would look at Facebook religiously, and, like, I would scroll, and I would refresh the page, and, like, just to see if anything new popped up.
Hopefully someone new.
Yeah. And my friend Meryl was like, she had posted a status like that at midnight, like stroke of midnight, and it was like, Beyonce has a new album. This is not a drill.
Yeah.
This is not a drill. Beyonce's new album. And I went and I opened iTunes, and like Beyonce had taken over the homepage of iTunes. Like everything was advertising a Beyonce album.
That's wild.
Everything. Every single slide, every single link was like by the Beyonce album. Like iTunes just Beyonce owned iTunes for like an hour.
Man, it's good that it's great that album was good. It's like, could you imagine if it wasn't?
It was so good.
Flop super hard. No, that
Although
was
looking
legendary.
back now, I like Lemonade better than the self-titled album. Like the self-titled album, I don't think is my favorite Beyonce album.
You know what's weird about Lemonade?
What?
I think I listened to the shit out of it when it came out.
Yeah.
And now I can't do it anymore.
No, I still could.
I mean, that's fine. But it just... I popped it on a couple days ago, and I got maybe 3 songs in, and I was like, I'm so tired.
Well, because I couldn't take it with me.
Yeah.
Like, she took forever to put it... She only put it on Spotify this year.
Mm-hmm.
That album came out, like...
But when I had my iPod...
2 years ago.
That shit was on rotation.
Yeah.
All day long.
No.
I wonder where that iPod went.
I never put it on anything. It's probably crushed in your old Mazda.
Oh, don't say that's sad.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I might know where it is. But anyway, that's, again, not conversation worthy.
Yeah.
God, I remember iPods. Mm-hmm. Life before streaming services is the strangest thing to me.
Actually, I sat beside somebody on the GO train a couple weeks ago when I was coming back from Toronto, and he had an iPod Classic.
I have a friend who doesn't use streaming services.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people like the iPod Classics better because they can still hold like 50,000 songs.
Yeah, that you know, I will.
That's
hand
more
it to
than
them.
Spotify. I think Spotify only lets you save 30,000.
Spotify only lets you save 3,330.
Only 3,000?
Because I figured it out. Yeah.
I thought
You can save.
Oh my God.
You can add as many artists as you want to your lists.
Yeah.
You can only
Download.
download 3,000 songs.
Wow,
I learned that the hard way.
that is so few.
It's quite a bit.
No, I'm sorry. I could crush like if I downloaded like everything, I would crush that in like a couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I would crush that limit. 1,000%.
I mean, yeah, I learned that the hard way when my phone was like, stop downloading music.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a little stupid. I pay for this premium service.
Yeah.
I should have unlimited downloads.
Yep,
to be
I
perfectly
agree.
honest with you.
I agree.
I don't see why there be any reason why there's a limit at all.
Yeah.
Like, besides just, I don't know, being greedy. I don't know. I'm so sick of Spotify. Like, I know we were just sitting here talking about how great it is, but the app
Streaming
Spotify-
services are great.
Yeah, streaming services are great, but the app Spotify needs better optimization.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks so fucking
Like
hard.
it's such a good service. I still think as a service it's better than Apple Music.
Sure.
But like because of the daily playlists and the mixes and the Discover Weeklies and stuff like that, like it does more for you than Spotify to get you into music. But the interface of the app, the way that it's designed,
Especially
is
with the
so
recent update.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
It's just
It's
it's
so
just garbage. I can't even find my like. They moved your custom playlists, like the ones the app makes for you,
Yeah.
on the home page.
Yeah.
Like the home. Like
Yeah.
where it's like your rotation or
Yeah.
jump back in.
Yeah.
If I go to the playlist tab on my fucking library,
Yeah.
they're not there.
Yep.
That's where they were all the time.
time.
Like why change it?
I know.
I hate change.
And like you can't jump to a certain section in your library anymore based on like name. Like it's not alphabetized anymore.
Just scroll through all your fucking artists.
Honestly, Cam, I just search for it.
I mean, it's easier.
So much faster to just search for it. I wanted to listen to A Seat at the Table by Solange the other day, but I'm not going to scroll all the way down to S.
No.
From A. No, I just typed in seat and it was like seat at the table because I already had it in my library.
I have a theory about why this update is the way it is. I think Spotify wants people to use their search function because you'll notice that when you search for a song, you don't just get your song or artist. You get the song and then 40 other songs that the app is like, well, this is sort of like what you're searching for.
Yeah.
And they want you to listen to that. They want you to listen to more music. And people weren't using the search function. It's not about you. The search function sucks. It doesn't work properly for me.
I don't know. Like, I would search for it. If a new album by my favorite artist dropped and it didn't give me a pop-up when the app opened for on the day that it dropped, I would just go into the search bar and search for the album. And that was pretty much the only time I ever really used it.
Optimization aside, and crashing aside, and the fact that it's just a shitty app all around aside, I will say that Spotify's algorithms are great.
Yeah.
Because I've actually downloaded a lot of the music that Spotify suggests for me.
Yeah.
It'll be like, hey, we noticed you like this kind of music, so here's more.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this is great. Like, it's actually very well informed.
And I love it for that, and that's why I stay so strong with it. But I just don't like the layout.
I don't like getting the emails from my bank being like, credit card charge out of country, and I'm like, what? And
what?
It's never mind.
It's just Spotify charging me for the month.
Out in Sweden.
Yeah.
Those
Copenhagen. Or somewhere. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Copenhagen.
Yeah.
No, Stockholm.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Where the syndrome comes from.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I love Spotify.
If Stockholm Syndrome, you know what Stockholm Syndrome is?
Yeah. It's what Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, it's what Beast does to Belle, yeah.
Yeah.
What is your place of living's syndrome? What's Kitchener Syndrome?
Kitchener's Syndrome is truly settling for nothing good. Kitchener Syndrome is like wanting a Walmart and settling for a convenience store.
Like a Dollarama.
That also sells wigs.
Oh, like, God. Wigs?
Yeah.
like wigs?
Yeah, like for your hair.
I thought you said wings.
No.
I would never eat dollar store wings.
No, God,
like,
no.
Like, what would that even look like?
Like, I don't understand. Like, food at 7-Eleven is so big in America.
Yeah.
Like, Americans love taquitos. But, like, have you ever seen the taquitos in a 7-Eleven before?
No, I've only been to a 7-Eleven maybe twice.
Disgusting. They look
taquito
so
is like
fucking gross.
It's like a roll or whatever. Like a little,
it's like a corn tortilla that's been rolled and baked, and it's like filled with cheese. It's like it's like something that you make for yourself at like 7 a.m.
Right.
Or not 7 a.m. 2 a.m. when you're hungry, but you don't want to put any effort into anything.
I've never made it.
It's
just tortillas. Tortillas and cheese.
It's like a corn tortilla with cheese and sometimes meat.
Like an enchilada?
Quotation marks, meat.
Enchilada?
No, it's not an enchilada because an enchilada is like baked with like a corn flour tortilla with like good meat.
We're
like
back on food.
Chorizo or like pulled pork or something.
Yeah, let's go to Ethel's right now. Get some enchiladas.
Ethel's makes a really good burger.
They do make a good burger. Actually,
okay, so I guess my rankings for burgers in KW would be number 3 is Wimpy's, number 2 is The Works because The Works is a chain, so it's like, fuck capitalism. And then number one is Ethel's.
I think that's what Wimpy's is trying to say.
Yeah.
When they build those stores with their long floppy burgers.
Yeah.
Like, we don't do things like other diners. Fuck the man. Fuck the Mel's, dude. Fuck the Mel's. No, I like Mel's.
Do you know what, for real though? Like, Ethel's is so good. Ethel's makes a good burger, and I'll rank it as my like favorite burger in KW. But I go there for the Tex-Mex.
Yeah, man.
The enchiladas.
My favorite part about Ethel's is you walk in and it's kind of dumpy.
Yeah.
And you're like, and you sit down, you're like, and you get the food, and you're like, never mind.
Fuck yeah,
this is actually great.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's fucking dirt cheap.
Oh my god. Get a fucking enchilada, like, wash it down with a summer's bee on like a hot summer's day, and they have like a giant patio that's actually well covered and comfortable to sit at.
I've never sat out there. We should go there.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Good thing the 30 people who listen to this podcast are all from Kitchener, so they know
and
what
they
we're
can
talking
go to
about.
Ethel's. Yeah. It's actually my dream one day to have a big enough following that we can name drop local places in KW and Mississauga.
And they get more business?
And they get more business, and like people in America listen to us and be like, oh, I want to go to Ethel's. Well, you can't, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's in Canada.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
have to come to us. I'm not going to your shitty country for your fucking restaurants anymore. You have to come to us, to Canada, to our good restaurants. Fuck you. I'm so sick and tired of listening to American podcasts and being like, oh yeah, I just went to Sonic for lunch. It's like, I can't fucking go to Sonic. Because we don't have it here. Because they won't come here. But you know what? Ethel's won't go to America. Ethel's will stay in Canada. And if you want Ethel's food, you have to come to KW. You have to come to my city, motherfucker.
You big fucking amorphous blob.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Idiots. No, we love Americans. I love my American family.
Yeah. They're fine.
Yeah. Shout out to the whole state of Detroit. No, the state of Michigan, excuse me.
Yeah.
City of Detroit.
State of Michigan. State of Michigan.
Yeah. Shows how little I know about anything.
Yeah. 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 Fuck America.
Oh, okay.
And your good ass food that you won't bring here.
I know. I've always wanted to try like In-N-Out or like Shake Shack.
Shake Shack.
That's apparently the good one.
Yeah.
You know what I want to do in terms of culinary, like making food?
Yeah.
So my dad, when he makes burgers, makes like patties and grills them, which is totally fine because that makes perfect sense. But what I want to try is smash burgers. You ever had a smash burger before?
Yeah, where you take the long metal thing and you press it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make like little meatballs.
Yeah.
And you put them on a super hot griddle. And just like you said, you crush them down real flat.
Yeah.
Make them nice and flat and crispy. And then you put like 5 on a bun.
Yeah.
Fuck me up.
Isn't that what Five Guys does?
No, Five Guys does more like patties. Like they do like big thick boys.
Okay.
No, they got the thick burgers.
Thick.
It's THICC burgers.
The thick.
Yeah.
She dummy thick, bro.
She is dummy thick. Colonel, I'm just trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap from my ass cheeks are alerting the guards.
Do you want to explain your Metal Gear Solid reference?
My Metal Gear Solid reference?
Your Metal Gear Solid reference?
So that was a meme floating around on Twitter, being dummy thick.
Yeah.
And David Hayter, the voice of Snake, the old voice
Metal
of
Gear
Snake,
Solid.
before Kiefer stepped in, before Mr. Sutherland stepped in, they actually got him to say it. That's pretty much the short of it.
Yeah, they did like a live stream or something like that with him. Or
No,
they made a series of videos or something.
I think they just requested him on Twitter and then he did it.
Yeah.
Because he's a cool guy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And he really, it's funny. There's actually a bit of a, so Konami, the people who make Metal Gear Solid are terrible. The worst company ever. In the eyes of gamers.
Yeah.
So, you know.
This podcast has been sponsored by Ubisoft.
Yeah. Go play Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now on your Google Stadia. For only $3.99 a month. Yeah, whatever. This would be crazy when we'd start doing ad reads.
Yeah.
How do you get a sponsor, I wonder? Just reach out. Hey,
yeah, I think you have to reach out.
Please give us money.
I think you reach out and you say, like, we have X number of followers and this is what we talk about. So I think with our following and, like, the topics that we cover on our podcast, you would be a good fit for us.
Right.
Can you give us money and we'll tell our fans to go buy your stuff?
Use the codes CHILLSPOT on www.harryshaveclub/CHILLSPOT. I don't know. That's like one of the 5 things that sponsor podcasts, right? It's like Harry Shave Gel. It's like Beachbody.
What? That's not a name that you just made up?
Harry Shave Gel? No,
Yeah.
that's a real company.
That's a real fucking company?
Yeah, Harry's.
Oh, Harry's. Okay.
What'd you think I said?
I thought you
Harvey's?
said no. I thought you said Harry's Shave Gel.
Yeah, Harry Shave Gel.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
No, I thought Harry's Shave Gel was the name of the company, the whole thing.
Well, it's probably just Harry's.
But it's just Harry's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like one of the 5. Like whenever you listen to podcasts, they have like, I don't know, like an Audible subscription for a sponsor, or they'll have like MeUndies.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know.
Hims is one that's on like.
Hims?
Yeah, it's a hair saving.
Like HYMS? Hims?
HIMS.
Oh, okay. I was like, hymns like the Bible?
No, it's like a hair. It's a hair growth
It's the
thing.
Audible for fucking Bibles.
No.
Listen to scripture on your own phone.
Hey man, I'm
There's a
sure
market for
the
that.
Christian faith. We were talking last night about how the Christian faith has its own movie studios.
Yeah.
And they make their own movies.
Yep. The church makes its own movies.
The church has a film studio, like a
some reason.
AAA film studio.
Well, they never make anything good. Like,
Yeah, but they make like these blockbuster movies.
Mm-hmm.
I will never forget
Definitely have to make money, yeah.
when we saw the ad for that movie about the Planned Parenthood employee who switched sides and became like a pro-lifer.
What's that movie called? Do you remember?
I'm a dumb bitch or something like that. I want
Misinformation, the movie.
I want people with uteruses to die, the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I remember that, yeah, because it was all about her, like being really firm in her choice.
Yeah.
And everyone in her life was like, you're making a mistake.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, I hear her scream when I go to sleep.
And she like hears the heartbeat of like a baby during a sonogram or something before an abortion, and she fucking like something like switches off in her head.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever.
It's propaganda is what it is.
It's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Why don't you let people make their own decisions?
Yeah.
Because it's that easy.
I mean, you can switch sides for yourself if you want to. You can work at a Planned Parenthood and then decide that you don't support it anymore, and then like not believe or not support abortion.
Yeah.
But
don't go see this movie.
Don't go trying to stop abortion clinics from being open, you dumb bitch.
Right. Well,
Fuck
that's just
you.
You know, like, there's lots of movies out there that I think exist with the purpose of informing people about stuff, right?
Yeah.
But in my opinion, same with TV, same with the internet, you should never only get your information from one source. If you watch a movie about something, like for instance, like what's a good example? Like Straight Outta Compton.
Okay,
I'll say Straight Outta Compton is a good example because that's a good movie.
Biopics in general.
Yeah, biopics in general.
Yeah.
But Straight Outta Compton in specific left out some very choice things about that group of dudes.
Yeah.
Namely, their violence against women.
Yeah.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to point a finger. It's just it is what it is.
Yeah.
That being said, you can still walk away from Straight Outta Compton and be like, wow, that was a great story with some awesome music, and I learned more about these people.
Yeah.
I'm interested now. I should go learn more.
Exactly.
Don't just let Straight Outta
It's a
Compton
stepping stone.
be your fucking opinion.
It's not an all-encompassing lesson.
Exactly.
And I feel like that's what people think with biopics. They think like, I'm going to watch this one biopic and I'm going to learn everything there is to know about Freddie Mercury's life.
Yeah.
To think nothing of the fact that the surviving members of Queen got their grubby hands on it.
Oh, they did.
And spun the story. Fuck.
Oh, whoops.
All right. Well,
you know what? That just about wraps it up anyway. We're at 52.
well, let me just finish my thought.
Yeah.
In a very echoey chamber. Our fort just came apart. Is what happened there. Whatever. We'll fix it. We should go out after this is done and buy a new command hook.
I don't know about today,
and replace it. Why not?
Well, because never mind. We'll talk about it after.
Okay. But yeah, people go see these biopics and they think that it's like a one-stop shop to learn about what happened in somebody's life or about an event that happened in the world. And it's not. It's a beginning stone. You should watch a biopic, and if you enjoyed that biopic, like, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Be like, I liked this part, I liked that part, this was well acted, this performance was really good, blah blah, all the things that you like about movies.
Totally.
But you should be like, I feel like it didn't cover this part very well. I felt like there was I want to know more about this event that happened in this person's life. Look it up.
Yeah.
Read articles by people who were there.
Yeah.
And can offer a different perspective of what happened.
Exactly.
To get a different angle and look at it through a different lens.
Exactly.
Get informed.
Get informed.
This is history.
Don't be a whore. Get informed.
Whores are informed.
Yeah, I don't
Whores are very informed.
There's nothing wrong with being a whore.
No.
I'm a whore for a lot of things.
We're not slut shaming here.
No.
That's not what we do.
We never kink shame on Chill Spot unless your kink is kink shaming, and then we will kink shame you.
Yeah.
Because, we got to help you out.
Yeah. Also, like, sex workers fucking rock.
Sure, yeah. Fucking
and do a lot more for our society than anybody gives them credit for.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to make that clear because we made a couple jokes today, and I just want to make
Chill
that clear.
Spot supports sex workers.
Yeah.
Because they're important.
Yeah. This chill spot has room for sex workers in it.
Exactly.
If you're a sex worker and you just want to chill,
come on the spot.
Come on the spot.
Let's not make that our catchphrase.
Come on the spot.
come on my spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just like that then.
Yeah.
What are today's very echoey lessons?
Today's lessons are, if you're going to start a podcast, just rent a fucking studio. I swear to fucking God. Lesson number 1 is go to Ethel's for a good ass burger. Ethel's and Five Guys.
Or good food in general, yeah.
Or good food in general. Ethel's and Five Guys, they got good food.
Get over the fact that The Office is leaving Netflix. It's not a big deal. Life will move on.
That's sad. That makes me sad. And then the other lesson is support sex workers.
Yeah.
You can start by calling them sex workers, not hookers, not prostitutes, not call them sex workers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I dig that.
Sex work is work.
Go out and make the world a better place.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Be nice to each other out there.
Yeah. Give each other a big kiss once or twice.
Yeah.
But only if you ask for it.
And only if the other person consents enthusiastically.
There you go.
Love you.
Love you too.